Did you hear the big news? The Wildwood Boardwalk is going to be getting bigger. That's right, it is expanding, but it's not in the way you think. And I know what you're saying. Wait a minute, what? Wait, what? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and explain it for you. When I say the boardwalk is expanding, you're probably thinking about that April Fool's joke that was going around a couple months ago that said that the boardwalk here at Cressy Avenue would be expanded into Wildwood Crest, and well, that's not true. That's not what's happening. I don't think many people realize that when you walk the boardwalk, say from Cressy Avenue to Skellinger, you actually have a smaller boardwalk than if you walk the boardwalk from Skellinger all the way up to 16th Street. And now I'm not referring to the length. Obviously there's a big difference there, but I'm talking about the width. For a great example, what I'm talking about, we're here at Bennett Avenue, and we're gonna measure from that wood over there to the railing. Using our fancy feet to measure, we're gonna go ahead and figure out how many feet this is between here and the railing. And just to let you know, I'm counting, but I already did this prior to this video, and I know for a fact that it is 44, and I'm just doing this on camera just so that you have the feeling that I measured it with my feet, but really, my feet are not 12 inches, so this would never work. My feet are a lot smaller than that, so that probably wouldn't help. And you're probably saying, why is he talking about his feet so much? I'm sorry, I won't talk about my feet anymore. But that is about 44 feet. If you guess that going north, it's probably bigger, you would be right. Using exactly the same math that we did over at Cressy Avenue, here at Pine, we find out that this boardwalk is 60 feet wide, right? Isn't that interesting? If we follow the math, that would mean that that boardwalk ends sort of right about here. And I know what you're saying. Wait a minute, how is it that this side of the boardwalk is about 14 feet bigger than the other side of the boardwalk? And really, it comes down to is that they were both built at separate times with different budgets. This one was able to add that length or that width on there, while the other half, not so much. And what's interesting is the fact that there is one place on the boardwalk where you can see this difference is right over here on Skellinger Avenue. Ah, we made it, it's right here. Do you notice it? You probably don't notice it at all. You can see what I'm talking about if we look south of Skellinger Avenue. You can see where the boardwalk ends. But if I turn around, you'll notice, wait a minute, what is that? What is that? Your eyes are not deceiving you. The boardwalk just ends. And so that brings us up to what this new project is. The city does know that this part of the boardwalk is smaller, and on Friday nights, Saturday nights, it kind of gets cramped here, especially with the tram cars going by. They want to go ahead and take the money that was just introduced last year for the Boardwalk Rescue Plan, and they want to take that money and do a few different things with it. One, of course, is repair and replace boardwalk sections, which it looks like another part's going to start again in the fall. And then we're assuming that with the leftover money, they're going to widen the boardwalk. In the CAFRA application, you can see that the city wants to widen the boardwalk from Cressy Avenue to that section right over there. They want to widen it by 14 feet. 14 feet is right where I'm standing. Once again, it's going to match up to the end of that boardwalk down there. But that's not the only thing they want to do. Do you see this section right over here? It's kind of what you call a street end boardwalk. The city wants to build pavilions from Skellinger Avenue to Montgomery Avenue on the street ends, on places like this, for example. That would give people kind of shelter if it rains or if it's too hot, or just a place to kind of hang out. So when is this project going to happen? Well, a lot of that has to do with the state of New Jersey. See, anytime you do anything within the beach, you have to submit a CAFRA report to the New Jersey DEP, who then reviews it to make sure that it's not going to harm the environment. Once they do their evaluations, which could be done by the fall, then it's kind of up to the city to decide when they're going to do it, because then they have to find contractors, they have to put out bids, they have to select their bids, and then start on the project. So we really don't technically have a date on when this could begin or when it could end. If you take a moment and imagine it with me, where that gentleman is standing right there, that would be part of the boardwalk, continuing all the way down to Cressy Avenue, way past the Curly sign, all the way past the convention center, to the end of the boardwalk. I know it's probably hard to understand that they really are different sizes, so I figured we'll put the seagull in the sky for you so you can see what it looks like north of Skellinger and then south of Skellinger. So let's get that bird in the sky. do apologize to everyone who thought that maybe one day we could see the expansion of the boardwalk through Wildwood Crest. For at least this time right now, that is not going to happen. But hey, you never know in the future. All that being said, you guys actually have a perfect concrete one here. I like biking from North Wildwood on the boardwalk through here, back to Rambler, all the way back to where they have the wildlife preserve, and then all the way back. So for me, I kind of like this. I don't think you need a boardwalk, but you let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, I'll see you on the beach, which is right over here. See you later. Bye.